Alright guys, I'm going to take a brief moment and explain to you how I incorporate strength training into my Core de Force program. So I'm big into strength training. I love it. It's one of my hobbies. Like I have when I started strength training, it changed my life. Like it changed the way my body felt, it changed the way it looks, and just it kind of went from changing my whole self from the outside in, if that makes any sense. So it's just something that I stuck with and that I really enjoy, and I don't think I'll ever be able to give it up. So when I do a program like Core de Force, it works every muscle in your body, like from legs to all of your upper body because of the punching. However, I like to do heavy weights in a line with the Core de Force program. So I do the workouts as scheduled. However, when there is like a cardio workout, like the MMA speed, I will incorporate a strength training exercise that day that is upper body, because I feel like a lot of the cardio workouts from the Core de Force do a really good job on working our legs, and so I like to focus on my upper body. That doesn't get as much as a workout as my lower body. So on the days that it's cardio, I pick either the back, shoulders, or arms to work out that day. And the other days like dynamic strength or power sculpt, where we're already doing like a lot of push-ups, I don't add extra weights that day. If I do, maybe it might be a few pull-ups or a few like bicep curls or something that's lighter. And the programs I like to use in conjunction with Core de Force to do my upper body strength training is P90X3, because it's got 30-minute workouts, and then Body Beast because it's also got pretty short workouts. However, when you do those programs, like, don't use 10-pound weights. Like, you've got to use heavy weights. Well, for my upper body, I use like 20 to 30, and for my lower body, I use 30 to 35. And I've been doing this for a while, not to say that I'm the strongest person in the world, because I am like far from that, but I've worked up to that. So maybe for starters, try at least 15s. And if you can't keep up with the reps, then don't worry about it. Just do as much as you can, but I would definitely go heavier than 10 if you can. And then work your way up. And these are great programs you can do with your husbands. Like if your husbands like to do strength training, they will love P90X3 and Body Beast, especially upper body, because men hate working their legs for some reason. Like they just don't work them. And they love their upper body. Like they can rip out the push-ups and the pull-ups like crazy, but they can't do a squat. So if you've got a husband that wants to do a routine with you, those are great ones to involve them in. And let's see what's like. Oh, protein. You've got to have a good source of protein when you're done lifting heavy weights. So if I have my Shakeology for lunch because I'm in a hurry, then I have to have another source of protein, which I use the vanilla Beachbody protein. So I've got two supplements that I use most days because I'm busy and I don't have the time to prepare like the protein from natural sources. And so I have to resort to protein powder, which I'm totally fine with. Like it doesn't do anything horrible to my body and I feel great, and it's worked to help me build muscle. So I'm all for the protein powder. So I'll do a Shakeology because it's a good source of protein, but it's more than a protein powder because it's got all of your nutrients in it. So it helps your body feel like it's nutritionally fed, and it helps like beat cravings, and it just makes you feel good and energized, and it helps with focus. And I love that supplement. Like I'm afraid to go without it because I love the way it makes me feel. So I drink that once a day. If it's not after my workout, then I have a vanilla protein shake after my workout, because I try to get at least 100 grams of protein in my diet every day, if not like 150 grams. So count your protein, and if you're using the containers, like the 21-day fix containers, and you are worried that you're going to go over your containers because you don't have enough protein or you're eating more protein, like don't worry about it. Like just focus on getting that protein if you want to build some lean muscle. And just make sure it's good sources of protein, like lean chicken or fish, or like you can do vegan sources, tofu, edamame, things like that. What else am I missing? I do strength training like 3 times a week, like heavy strength training. I do cardio like 3 times a week and strength training 3 times a week, and sometimes I overlap and do both. I try to do abs most days of the week. With Core-de-Force, you don't really have to do anything other than what the program is suggesting on the calendar, because that really works the core. And if you want to build lean muscle mass or lean muscle in your legs, I would suggest doing some heavyweight squats and lunges. You could do a program if you wanted, Body Beast or P90X, the lower legs, but I know that we're all busy and it's hard to work out more than what the program is. So it's hard to go and do your cardio and then your upper body and your lower body. Like, we don't have time for that. So your lower body really is getting worked, but if you want to work it more, go ahead, maybe one day a week, do some heavy squats or lunges and really work that lower body and the glutes. I think that's all I've got. Like, if you have any questions, let me know, but I do incorporate the 2 programs together, and I use heavy weights, and I have good source of protein immediately after my weight training, and I try to eat up to between 100 grams and 150 grams of protein per day. So let me know if you have any questions, and if you need help finding the workouts from the Body Beast or P90X3, let me know. But just go on your Beachbody On Demand, and you should be able to find those programs right there at the top, because they're one of the most popular ones. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.